Good morning, children. We'll start session 5 on chapter Understanding Quadrilaterals. So before we begin with the chapter, you all have written the test. So I would like to tell that you have really done well. I congratulate everybody. Some of you have got 40 on 40, some of you have got 39, 38, but that's okay. If you've got still less than that, now you know where you stand and you have to practice a lot. So mathematics is not something reading, but it is something taking a pen, paper and start practicing the sums. That is when you understand the things very correctly. So like this, if you keep on practicing, so things becomes more and more clear and you'll do well. So there are many more tests to come. So do well in your next test. So we'll start with this session quickly. And this session or the exercise from now onwards will only be understood if you are thorough with the properties. If you are not aware with the properties of the quadrilaterals, what we have done in the previous session, then you will not understand the exercise from now onwards what I teach, because they are based on the properties. You don't need to know the properties very well, how to apply and how to find out the given things from a particular quadrilateral. Why in a particular case angles are equal, why sides are equal, some unknown things are given, how to find out the unknown angle or side. It's only based on properties. So please be thorough on the properties. We'll quickly start with this. First one, diagraphicals, whatever is given, draw it neatly on your right hand side and start your sum from your left hand side. A, B, C, D. AC and BD are the diagonals intersecting at O. So complete the given thing according to them. Given a parallelogram ABCD. So in this, first I will write AD is equal to, with a property used. What is AD is equal to? AD is equal to BC. Reason? Opposite sides of, this is the symbol used to write parallelogram. Double L and GM is parallelogram. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Now see children, if you were not aware that opposite sides are equal, what will you write and what will you know the property then? That is why properties are very important. Next one, they have given about the angle. Angle DCB. Angle DCB is equal to, angle DCB, they are asking about this angle is equal to this, that is angle DAB, because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. The next one, OC is equal to, what is OC? OC is the corner of a diagonal AC there. OC is equal to which side? It is equal to OA. Reason? Diagonals bisect each other. In parallelogram. They are not equal, but they bisect each other. That is what you should know. And the last one, M is what? M stands for magnitude or M stands for measure. That is magnitude of angle DAB or measure of angle DAB plus measure of angle CDA is equal to what? Equal to 180. M stands for measure. What is DAB? DAB, this angle plus CDA. So this angle plus this angle. They are adjacent angles of a parallelogram. We call them also as consecutive angles. So measure of the consecutive angles is 180, right? Because consecutive angles of QUE of parallelogram are 180 degree. That is what the properties what you have to know. With that we complete this. This can be asked for 1 mark or MCQ questions. Okay. Next question what they have given. Consider the following parallelograms. These all are parallelograms. Find the value of unknown x, y and z. Let's start. So now parallelogram property if you have to revise. Opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are parallel. Then opposite angles are equal and diagonals bisect each other. So these are just to brush up because we are going to start everything on parallelogram. You should know the properties thoroughly. First one, second being, so this is A, B, C and D. This is Z. This angle is given as 100. This is Y and this is X. So in parallelogram A, B, C, D, okay, all the angles we have to find. I will directly write angle B is equal to angle D. Reason, opposite angles are equal. So angle B is what? Angle B is equal to angle D, that is equal to angle Y, that is nothing but 100. So angle Y is equal to 100 degrees. Okay, we found out the first one. Next, we can use the consecutive angle rule. Either we can say Y plus Z is 180 or 100 plus Z is 180. Anything can be used. Let's write angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Reason, consecutive angles are supplementary. What is the measure of angle A? Which is Z. What is the measure of angle B? 100 is equal to 180. So Z is equal to 180 minus 100. So Z is equal to 80 degree. So now can I say angle Z is equal to angle C? So again write the properties again wherever it is asked. Opposite angles are equal. So angle Z is equal to angle C is equal to angle X, that is 80. X is equal to 80. All the final answers please highlight, children, or you need to write it once again that these are the so X is 80, Y is 100 and Z is 80 again. So these are the angles of a parallelogram. So this is how you are going to find it. So we'll start with the second one. So similar to second one is the fourth one. So one homework I'll give you today. So homework in the second domain. Fourth one is your homework because it is similar to the second one which I am doing it now. Okay. So let's quickly start with it. There are two more properties what I will teach you while teaching the sums only. It's about corresponding angles and it's about alternate interior angles. So which you have studied actually last year when you studied about parallel lines and transversal. So next year in 9th you have that in detail level. Okay, so this is the second one. The diagram goes like this. So they have not, we will just mark this as A, B, C, D and E. So this is 50 degree, this is Y, this is X and this is Z. Okay. So first of all we'll find inside the parallelogram what angles are there, let's try to find, and then we'll find the Z angle. Now Z angle again linear pair, we know that we can also find. Otherwise there is another one angle which I will teach you that you will understand. First of all can I tell, first write ABCD is a parallelogram. Always mention this. Then directly you can say angle C plus angle D is equal to 180. Consecutive angles are supplementary. So angle C is Y plus 50 is equal to 180. So angle Y is equal to 180 minus 50. So angle Y is equal to 130. Okay. So angle Y is 130 now. Can we directly say angle C is equal to angle A? Reason? Opposite angles are equal. So angle C is equal to angle A, that equal to angle X is equal to 130. So angle X is 130 degree. Okay, so this is 130. Now there is a rule, children. Now suppose this is a parallelogram, we know that. That means AD is parallel to BC, right? And B, okay, this is E. So AD is parallel to CD, and you can say AE is a transversal. What is a transversal? A line which cuts the parallel line. We studied this in 8th standard. So when such things happen, some pair of angles are equal. So we got one angle as X here, we got one angle as Z here. What are these called as? These are called as corresponding angles. So what I will do, I will do this last part by two different methods. Directly you can say, the next part what I am doing here is, I can directly say angle A is equal to angle, I can't say angle B because angle B is shared by this, angle CBE. Angle CBE. Because AD parallel to BC and AE is the transversal. So corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. What is angle A? Angle A is X is equal to angle Z. Angle X is equal to 130 degree. Therefore, angle Z is also equal to 130 degree. Because angle X is 130. This is one rule what we can find. If you do not want to find like this, I will be telling this orally. We know now what is angle Y. What angle Y is? 130. So angle X is 130. We said that by vertically opposite angle. Next, angle B is what? 50. So what will be this angle? 50. Why this will be 50? Opposite, not vertically, children. Opposite angles in a parallelogram. So this is 50. What will be this? This also will be 50. Why? Opposite angles in a parallelogram are equal. Keep it as it is. Then, can I tell this angle plus this angle is 180? Why? Linear pen, we have been doing that from the first exercise. Therefore, 180 minus 50 will give you how much? 130. Angle Z is 130. We got the answer here. So that way also you can apply. So you know now how to do it. You can either do it in this way or you can also apply the other rule to find out. Right? You can similarly start with the fourth one as a homework. If you want, children, I will just write down here. Now see, this is still here, it is one rule, one way. Otherwise, in small I will just write here. I will directly say here is let or angle D is equal to angle B is equal to 50 degree. Reason you know. Please complete it. Opposite angles are equal. Then 50 degree directly I will write 50 degree plus angle Z is equal to 180. Reason linear bed. Angle Z is equal to 180 minus 50, 130. You can apply this way also, right? So quickly we'll start with the third one. So as I have told, properties, everywhere the properties are used. So third one, that is also a parallelogram. Now what does this mark tells that? It is 90 degree. You know this. This is Z, this is X, this is Y, and this is 30. We'll again mark A, B, C, D, which it is third one. I will write ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. So first of all, here this part will take it as O, center part. I will write say here angle BOC is equal to angle AOD is equal to how much? It is 90 degree. If this is 90, this is also 90 by vertically opposite angles. When two lines intersect, vertically opposite angles are equal. Therefore, angle X is equal to 90 degree. X we found out. Next, in triangle AOD. So, can I say that angle X plus 30 degree plus Y angle is equal to 180. Angle sum property. Sum of the angles of a triangle is 180. What is angle X? 90. 30. What is angle Y? We have to find out. Is equal to 180. So angle Y is 180 minus 90 plus 30 is 120. Therefore, angle Y is 60 degree. Angle Y we found out 60 degree. Okay. Now look at the thing here. As we discussed earlier, when a parallel line is cut by a transversal, pair of corresponding angles are equal. Similarly, so if I say this is a parallel line and this is a transversal cut by a transversal, alternate interior angles. Interior is inside. These are alternate angles. They are equal. So what could be the formation? It can always be a Z formation. It can be a Ulta Z formation. So these are all combinations of formations of interior alternate angles, or the formation can also be like this. Right? So here can I tell that this angle is equal to this? It is in the same form always. Now see here. So what angle we are talking about is, it is like this and this is like this. So this is Y and this is Z. Right? Children, I am drawing this not for my understanding, it is for your understanding. So it is better even you have these figures like this only in your book. Tomorrow, one fine day when you are doing quadrilaterals after say about a month or two, you will wonder how and why angle Y is equal to angle Z. Only because you haven't marked or written anything or drawn anything for your reference. So this is only for your reference what I have done, so that you can remember well later. Now answer that later. The next one, I can directly say here angle Y is equal to angle Z is equal to how much? 60 degree. I will write here alternate interior angles. So for that, what is parallel? AD and BC. I will write here as AB parallel AD parallel to BC. Okay, this line is parallel to this, so the alternate interior angles are formed. Now, which of the angle? Angle X is known, angle Y is known, angle Z is known. So we completed all three angles, angle X, angle Y, angle Z. So angle X is 90, we found out from here only. So angle Y is 60 because 90, 30 and this is 60. This is 60, this also has to be 60. Alternate interior angles. Correct? So quickly we move on to the fifth one because fourth one I have marked for homework. Please draw the sign what I have drawn about alternate interior angles so that you understand it very well. And the fifth part of the second main, that's the last part here, not of today's session, of the second main last sum. A parallelogram ABCD where it is joined by a diagonal angle Y, angle X, 40 degree, angle Z and 112 degree. Okay. First of all, ABCD is a parallelogram. Then, can I say angle B is equal to angle D? Opposite angles are equal. So, angle B is equal to angle D, that is equal to Y. 112 degree, angle Y is 112 degree. Over, first angle we already found out. Okay. Next, I will tell angle A plus angle B is equal to 180. Why? Consecutive angles are supplementary, that is 180. How do we write angle A? Angle A is written as 40 plus Z plus angle B is written as 112 is equal to 180. So Z plus 152 is equal to 180. So Z is equal to 180 minus 152. Z is equal to 180 minus 152. You get 28 degree. So Z angle is 28. Now they have not asked us whole angle C. They have only asked us X angle. Now again children, see here. This is a parallel line and this is a parallel line. This is the transversal, right? So this is your X and this is your Z. What type of angles these are? Alternate interior angles. So directly can I tell? Angle X is equal to angle Z is equal to 28 degree. Alternate interior angles. So this is C, D, A, B, where you can say CD parallel to A. That is how angle Z is equal to 28 degree. Angle Y is found out, Z is found out, and that's all they have asked. Yeah, X, I missed X part. Oh, angle X is equal to, sorry children. Angle X is equal to. So X, Y, Z, three angles we found out, right? So we'll go with the next one now. The condition given here is, can a quadrilateral be a parallelogram? That is, how can it be a parallelogram if it satisfies the given condition? Let's see what are the given condition. Based on that, can a quadrilateral be a parallelogram? Let's check. Third one. So we'll just have a quadrilateral drawn. A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. So can it be a parallelogram? On first condition, angle D plus angle B is equal to 180. So angle D and angle B are opposite angles. It need not be 180 always, but it can be also 180. There is no specific condition, but it has to be equal. Now assume that it's a parallelogram. And if this angle is 90, then this also has to be 90, correct? But when you add them, what will happen? You get 180. Condition 1. Assuming that this is 50 degree, this also is 50 degree. Opposite angles are equal. But when you add them, it is not 180. It need not be. So, what can be the reason? Can it be a parallelogram if angle B and angle D is 180? Only given condition, we can say can be or cannot be. You cannot say only by this angle. It can be or it cannot be. That's all. Second condition you see here, they have given AB is equal to DC is equal to 8 centimeter. AD is equal to 4 centimeter. BC is equal to 4.4 centimeter. AB and DC. Now, it is better if you draw a quadrilateral separately for different diagrams. It is easy to address and write. ABCD. According to them, AB is here 8, DC is 8 centimeter. AD is 4 and this is 4.4. AB is equal to DC is equal to 8 centimeter, but AD is not equal to BC, therefore it cannot be a parallelogram. Condition for parallelogram, opposite sides have to be equal, so it cannot be a parallelogram. Third and the last condition given, angle A is equal to 70 and angle C is equal to 65. You need not draw, directly you can say. Angle A is not equal to angle C. In parallelogram, opposite angles have to be equal. Therefore, it cannot be a parallelogram. You can still write, because in a parallelogram opposite angles have to be equal. In a parallelogram opposite sides have to be equal. You can mention that, right? So that is what the third one they have asked. Again, these are all what to say about is 1 mark MCQ type of questions. So quickly we'll go with the next one, that is fourth one. Fourth one is just we have to draw and we have to assume that. Draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram but exactly two opposite angles of equal measure. Now, which is that quadrilateral which has only, it is not a parallelogram. That means in parallelogram, a pair of opposite angles have to be equal. This pair as well as this pair. But it should not be a parallelogram, but exactly two opposite angles should be equal. Means one pair of angles should be equal, which are opposite. Now, which is that type of a quadrilateral? That means you have to be thorough with the properties, right? Which quadrilateral property of two angles which they are equal of opposite will give you? That is none other than kite. So, kite is also a quadrilateral. So, which angles are equal here? Usually, the vertices angle, which is, the angles which are at the deadly two opposite end, where the longest part will come, they are not equal. But if I write A, B, C, D, angle B is equal to angle D. So, we can write here, draw a rough figure of this one. A, B, C, D is a kite where angle B is equal to angle D. That's all you can write. Also, you should know that adjacent sides are equal, upper side and lower side. Yes, quickly we'll finish. There are actually 12 sums in this exercise. We will do till the 6th one. That is, in today's session I will be completing 5th and 6th one. Remaining 7th onwards, we will be doing that in the next session. So, 5th one. The measure of two adjacent angles of a parallelogram, whenever it is addressing some diagram, something of a parallelogram, quadrilateral, whatever, please draw. So, the adjacent angles, I can say this, they are in the ratio, so 3x and 2x. So, first of all, I will write ABCD is a parallelogram. Let adjacent angles are in the ratio 3:2. Find the measure of each angle of a parallelogram. Let angle A is equal to 3x and angle B is equal to 2x. Angle A plus angle B is equal to 180. Reason: consecutive angles are supplementary. Angle A is 3x plus 2x is equal to 180. 5x is equal to 180 and x is equal to 180 divided by 5, x is equal to 36 degree. Therefore, angle A is equal to 2x, that is nothing but 36 into 2, 108 degree, and angle B is equal to 3x, that is equal to, oh, I'm sorry children, I wrote it down. Other way I wrote it. Angle A is equal to 2x, right? Oh, angle A is 3x, sorry, I took it as 3x, that is how I wrote it. Angle A is 3x, 36 into 3 into 36, 180. It was correct for 3x, not for 2x, but I thought of angle A here and I wrote angle B. So, 2 into 36, that is equal to 72 degree. So, we got angle A and angle B. Find the remaining angles. Angle A is equal to angle C, that is equal to 108 degree. Then angle B is equal to angle D, that is equal to 72 degree. Together you can write the reason as opposite angles are equal. Right? There we complete this. The last one, sixth one. The measure of two adjacent angles of parallelogram have equal measure. So again, ABCD is a parallelogram. Two adjacent angles. Let me choose adjacent angle as A and B. They have equal measure, that is x and x. Find the measure of the other angles of a parallelogram. In parallelogram ABCD, angle A is equal to angle B is equal to x. Given angle A cannot be equal to angle B, but measure of two adjacent angles are equal, it is given. Okay. So let's find the remaining angle. Angle A plus angle B is equal to 180. So consecutive angles are supplementary. X plus x is equal to 180. 2x is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 by 2. X is equal to 90. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle B is equal to x, that is 90. Angle A is equal to angle C, right? That is equal to 90, and angle B is equal to angle D, that is also equal to 90. Opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Then what type of parallelogram is this, children? Now, okay, parallelogram is what? Opposite sides are equal, we know that, right? But this is a special type of parallelogram in which opposite sides are equal and all the measure of angles are 90 degree. Which special parallelogram it is? It is nothing but a rectangle. Why? In a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Same property. All the angles are equal to 90 degree. Same property. So this special parallelogram is nothing but a rectangle because it satisfies the rectangle property, that is especially angle property of a rectangle. They have not asked, but sometimes read the question carefully. What special parallelogram is this? If they ask something like that, you should know it's a rectangle. We are going to deal with such type of special parallelograms in the next session, where if a particular diagonals are equal, sides are equal, or angles are equal, so parallelogram can be called as what? What special parallelogram or what special quadrilateral it is? We'll see that in the next exercise, actually, not the session. So with this we complete our today's class. So one homework is given, so do that. Any doubt you can call and confirm.